everyone, so it's monthly favourites time and today I am coming to you from my living room. If you're wondering what looks different, it's very monochrome in the background. I know, there's no pretty white pink stuff, it's all just black and white. But anyway, so we're in my living room and I haven't had any breakfast or tea or coffee yet this morning because Josh isn't up yet, hence why I'm in the living room. So if I'm a bit scatty, rambly, shaky, that is why. I'm just going to try and crack on with the favourites because otherwise I could literally do this forever. So I'm going to get started with the foundation, and I really thought that this month the Chanel Vitalume Aqua would be my favourite foundation. I purchased it a couple of months back and I've really been liking it, but there was a foundation that dropped through the post box that literally just caught my eye and it is amazing. I'm wearing it today and I love it. I've done a review on it on my blog, so I'll link that up below. It's the Tarte Amozonian Clay 12-Hour Full Coverage Foundation, and this is an awesome foundation. I'm usually quite wary of things that say full coverage. I haven't really been a full coverage girl since the Chanel Matte Lumiere, I think that was what it was called. I loved that foundation. It was just like my ultimate favourite. And I've never really found anything that I loved as much as that. I love my YSL foundation because that gives a really dewy glow and I kind of prefer that finish now. But this mixed with the Dior Glow Maximising Light Boosting Primer, longest name ever, is like my perfect base. The finish is beautiful and I just love it, and it really is like full coverage, and I love that because if I'm having a bad skin day, I didn't really have anything other than the Giorgio Armani foundation which kind of covered everything, and I really like the fact that this has got SPF, so this is kind of like my daytime heavy coverage foundation of choice. I just love it, it's beautiful. So yeah, I will stop rambling on about this one and I'll just link the blog post up below and you can go and see it in a photo on my skin and stuff like that. I'm wearing that with the Dior Glow Maximizer in like a 80-20 ratio. So yeah. So there were two things this month that I really got into. Well, one I've always been into, lip products. Again, there are like a ridiculous amount of lip products in this favourites video, and two, I've actually been getting more into perfume, which is something that I have a really big collection, but I've never really found anything that is like perfect for me, and I think this month I actually might have found a few. I'm just going to talk about one. It's the Diptique, I think it's the Eau de Toilette version in Veteverio, I think that's how you say it. You know me and my pronunciation. Shocking, but I love this. This is just the most beautiful. I went into Space NK and I asked the sales assistant for something quite clean and fresh. I didn't want anything really fruity or floral because that's what I currently have and I just feel like they really don't suit me. And I interviewed a Z Glasser who has been making them with self-rich fragrances this month, and she also has made like bespoke fragrances for really awesome celebrities, and she was just amazing. Like, she is just the nicest person ever and she really knows her stuff, and she kind of had a long chat with me about what fragrances suit me, and I kind of have been barking up the completely wrong tree. So I smelled this one and it's quite, I'm really crap at describing fragrances, but it is quite fresh and it's kind of, it's got a warmth to it which is kind of skin-like, and it's not overly strong, and but it's just lovely. Like, you can still smell it and I really like the smell of it on me. I just think that it is perfect. I think I might have actually found the one. There are also a couple of Bella Freud fragrances which she gave me. They're just samples because they are not out until July, but I will definitely, when I get the full size, be having a full like road test of those, and I'll let you know how I get on with those, because at the moment I think those are beautiful, but I'm not going to talk about them before they come out because that is just me. And on to my other love this month, which has been lip products. I've got a few here, just a few. The first one I've been loving is the Chanel Rouge Coco Shine in Minute, which is number 90, and it's just the most beautiful, my lips but better pink. Everyone's lips are a different shade of pink and mine just seem to be the most impossible shade. I've never really found anything that matched them, but this is just perfect. I love it, it's just beautiful. Yeah, I love it. I nearly cried this morning because I couldn't find it and I thought I'd lost it. Another luxe lip product I've been loving this month is the Estee Lauder Colour Sensational something. I can't remember the name of this, it's so long, but I've done a review on a couple of these, so I'll link that in my blog below. And this is, I think it's Desirable, yeah, this is the shade Desirable, and it's just a really beautiful kind of nude pinky colour. It's just lovely. It doesn't really look that pink when you first put it on, but it really kind of settles into quite a beautiful nude pink. I'm wearing it today and I just love it, and I also love the packaging because it just has that really satisfying magnetic click, which I love. And then stepping away from the nudes, if you saw last week's video, then you know that I've been loving like orangey red lipsticks. I can't speak today at all. And basically last week I did a Lily Collins makeup tutorial, so I will link that below. It was so much fun to film, and I really do like doing videos like that because it's something a little bit different, and yeah, I just really liked doing it, and I love the look. I've been wearing orange lipstick so much. Well, already orange lipstick so much this month. Anyway, I have really been loving the lipstick that I used in that tutorial, which is Rimmel In Love With Ginger. It is just the most beautiful lipstick. The only downside is that it is quite slippy, so it does tend to slip and slide a little bit, but that is why I use it with the Nars Red Square lip pencil, which is the most gorgeous orangey red lip pencil. And then onto a few tiny little products that I've been loving this month. The first one is the Benefit GImme Brow, which is just the cutest product ever. It's a brow setting gel, but it does amazing things. It just tints your eyebrows, it shapes, it sets, it's just awesome. I really love it. It just kind of makes your brows look a lot more 3D, if that even makes sense at all. I used it in my Lily Collins makeup tutorial, so I will link that below. Again, I've already said that. And the other product I've been loving, I think I also used in that video, it's the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, which is pretty much exactly the same as Benefit GImme Brow, but for your bottom eyelashes. It's got the exact same kind of wand and little tube, just silver and floral, and it's so cute. I usually keep my like under eye area really clean, and I don't tend to do smoky eyes or anything like that, but this month I've been going a little bit more smoky and just finding a little bit more under the eye, and I've just really been liking it. So let me know what you think, because I've kind of done that today. Let me know whether you prefer my normal makeup or this, because I'd be really interested to know that. But yeah, I really like this. And then on to my favourite nail products of this month, and it feels really ironic because I have nothing on my nails at the moment apart from the remnants of one of these nail polishes. But the first one I was loving, and I think this really shows the transition. Oh, my voice is going. I think this really shows the transition of kind of like winter into spring this month, because at first I was loving Estee Maximilian Strasser. I think that's how you say it. It's basically a really beautiful grey, green, blue. It's lovely. It's just like a really muted kind of teal colour, I'd say. I really love it. And the other nail polish I've been loving is Totally Tumeric by Topshop. I saw this on Lily Melrose's beauty blog. I will link that up below. If you don't already read it, then you definitely should. It's just a really beautiful kind of orangey yellow. Sometimes it looks yellow, sometimes it looks orange, and it is just so bright and gorgeous, and I just absolutely love it. And then on to skincare, I just have a couple of bits that I've been loving. The first one I really held off talking about on my channel just because it's so ridiculously expensive that I wanted to know that I really loved it before I kind of even mentioned it, because Diptique have brought out their own skincare range. They did back in, I think, February. They brought it out at the end of February. I've done a review of my favourite things on my blog, so I'll link that up below. And when I reviewed the range, I did really like this, and I kind of said that it wasn't worth the money because, you know, like £40 on a cleanser is ridiculous in my eyes, but I've been using it like every day for the past 3 weeks, and my dry skin is just so much better because of this. My skin feels so lovely after, and it's rose scented, and I normally am so not on board with that. Stuff like that usually breaks me out really badly, but this hasn't, and it's just got the most beautiful feel to it. It's like a proper kind of balmy cleanser. I don't know if you can see, I've got through quite a bit of this already. I'd say I'm about a third of the way through, and I just love this. I hate the fact that I love it, but I do. So if you're looking to invest in kind of like a really luxurious skincare product, this might be one to think about. I think kind of for the product there probably is something better out there for cheaper, but I've been loving it, so I thought that I'd whack it in this video. And then the other thing I've been loving is far more affordable, thank God. It's the Bioderma Ultra Nourishing Emollient. I have been absolutely loving this. This has just helped my eczema so much. I have it really badly across the top of my forehead and down the backs of my legs, and it's just kind of one of the most disruptive things. You wouldn't even think about it, but it's kind of really itchy all the time. It's such a nightmare, and this has just helped so much. and now can actually wear foundation over this patch of my forehead, and it sits perfectly, which is so lovely. I used to have a big kind of lump there from where the eczema was sitting before, and that really made me sad. So this has really helped it quite unexpectedly. I just thought I'd give it a go on a whim, and I love it. So I would definitely recommend having a look at this if you're going to French pharmacies, or if you can get your hands on Bioderma near you. Luckily I have a pharmacy really near me that actually stocks it, but yeah, if you don't, then sorry. And my final favourite is a non-beauty favourite, but I got a new phone case. I've dropped my phone about 1,000,000 times, especially in Sainsbury's. I'm always dropping it in Sainsbury's for some reason. I think it's because I take my coat off when I go in there and it falls out the pocket. But even one of the till assistants actually said to me, she's like, I've seen you drop that more than once in here now. She's like, my daughter's phone cracked like straight away when she dropped it for the first time, and I've seen you drop it twice in here and it's still going. I've dropped it about 20 times this month and it's still not cracked. I'm the luckiest person alive, but it had no case on it, and I just thought, I'm so clumsy that I need a case. So I picked up this one from Alphabet Bags after seeing it on Kate's blog. I will link her blog up below and her YouTube channel because she is awesome. If you don't know her, she goes parties. Good old GP. But I saw this on her Instagram, I think, and I just had to have it. It's gorgeous, so perfect. I've been looking for the right one for so long, and I kind of didn't want to get a Casestogram one, but I did want something like cat related, and I saw this and I was just like, I'm having that. So that is it for my monthly favourites, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm off to paint my nails now with this one. I think it'll go really nicely with my navy blue striped dress that I'm wearing today. I hope you guys like my favourites, and I will see you all next week. Or Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday. Not sure. There might be a vlog on Wednesday. I don't know. I will see you again soon. Bye!